What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to get those little itty bitty cocoons out of your castings with like no work at all. It's super easy how to do this. Rather than I've seen some people just pick them out one by one. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, so I got one of these little medium mortar trays from Home Depot. Just off the shelf, standard, easy to come by. And then I got what I call Ikes Ez Screen. Just sets right on there, just like that. Okay? The screen sits right inside of it. Now grab your castings. Take your castings and right in your screener. Okay? Hook up drill. Let her go. Alright, there's the junk. Easy peasy. Let's do some more. Might as well do a good batch. We'll just load it right up. I call this thing the Ikes Ez Screen. I actually make these. If you guys wanna purchase one of these, it saves a heck of a lot of work because you don't have to sit here and do this. It just runs off a drill. I'll put a link in the listing if you guys want one. You don't necessarily need it, but if you don't want to sit here and shake it all day, way nicer. Easy. Okay, here's some nice clean castings. Let's see what we got. Do we have any cocoons in here? Yeah, there's some cocoons in here. You know, we're just gonna leave it right in this mortar tray. I have another bin, but I'm just gonna do it this way, just because we're doing a small batch. So do that, just level it all out nice. Now here's a little well-kept secret in the worm world. All right, next step, water, good clean water. Make sure you don't have any holes in your mortar tray, and you might pay for this step. You're going to want quite a bit of water because you want it to really have a lot of distance between the castings and the top surface. And preferably the less straw you have, the better, but we're really not too worried about that. So let's take this little strainer and we're just going to clean the straw off the top. Now you don't want to throw this out. And I'll show you why. But just clean it up. You're always going to have some floaters on the top, and that doesn't hurt anything at all. You can actually use this straw because it's very absorbent and use it for bedding for your new cocoons. Because it holds moisture, it keeps them nice and moist. I know a lot of you really love that word. I don't know what people's obsession is with that word. It does nothing for me. When I do batches of these, I actually do them in a little kiddie pool that I found on the side of the road. People are always throwing them out. One of those real big kiddie pools. I use those for doing this. But I'm just doing a small batch just to show you the working principle of it. Okay. Now what you want to do is just disturb all these castings down there. Just move them around with something. You're gonna bring up more straw or whatever dry bedding material you have that floats. It's coming up with it, but just disturb it. And then leave it alone for a little bit. Maybe 5-10 minutes. Just let it chill out. If you can see it, there's all these little bumps. Kind of like, let's see here. See if I can find a group of them. You gotta not mind the little bugs swimming around. You're gonna have that. It's pretty much its own thriving ecosystem. That and those little pot worms. But they're right here. It's hard to do a flashlight. Like right there. There's just a whole conglomeration of them. Those are all cocoons. They float. All these little cocoons float. So far, this is definitely the easiest way I've found to do this and the quickest. You just do that, screen off the top just like I've been doing, put it in its own separate bin, and you can make your own worm hatchery out of that or put it back into your worm beds. You know, and if you want to test the health of your worm beds and make sure that they're producing cocoons, pull a sample, float it just like this. You'll know right away whether or not they're producing or if they're not and you need to make adjustments. So, you know, I figure why throw these cocoons out, you know? Why sell them when you can put them back into your worm beds and your population is going to explode because you've saved all of the cocoons, all the babies that are going to hatch. So if you want to really increase your productivity before you sell a batch of castings, maybe you float it. And then when you're done, sun dry it and it's ready for sale. So thanks guys. I'm going to put a link to that screener, Ikes Ez Screen, if you want one. And I don't know. See you on the next one.